Chris, he has chosen to have the
with the Randy.
in the fourth quarter.
Trying to get that offense going in case they are behind. Again, the Packers have lost their last 3 games, trying to avoid a 4-game losing streak and falling a couple behind in the NFC North. Detroit and Minnesota won earlier today. Kelly has the touchdown for that first half. Clay Matthews breaks it down after a gain of 3.
I have to tell you, one of the surprises for me as I started to study the Washington Redskins was the way their offensive line.
Damn, this is fucking leg.
The higher draft pick certainly got the job done. Spencer Long, who's come in and surprised everybody how well he's played there. And then Morgan Moses doing a nice job on that side. And Secchi on the other side holding his own all night long with Clay Matthews. Very impressive by him. And that drive and their running ability had a lot to do with their taking the lead.
Right to the right now with Thompson. He pushed down the sideline. Morgan Burnett comes across the field. Good speed to make the plays. Washington offensive line is coached by Bill Callahan, who did coach.
Damn, this shit lagging like a motherfucker, man.
But he's been a terrific offensive Jets. He was their offensive coordinator when they went to back-to-back AFC Championship games. And he was with Dallas, that group that we laud as the best in the league right now. He helped those guys as they came in. He's done a terrific job with his Washington offensive front.
Insist on perfection.
3rd and 6. Cousins about to be hit for Deshaun Jackson. Incomplete. A flag comes down on the hit by Mike Daniels.
Look, man.
Let's see if it will be 15 on the Packer defensive lineman.
Personal foul.
She goes straight through my hand, man.
76. Contact to the helmet area of the quarterback. Automatic. First down.
So instead of 3 and out, first down Washington.
You know, he's not a big guy, and when he got into him, does a little loop around, and you can see just standing essentially straight up. I think the helmet caught the helmet, and you saw Kirk Cousins look immediately for the official and got the call. That hurts.
Both ways. Probably hurts Cousins more, but it hurts the Packers as they don't get off the field, and Washington has it at the 46. Left. For a couple of yards. Michelle?
Yeah, the wind factor for Jay Gruden as well. He told me they went for 2 after the Rob Kelly touchdown because he didn't want to kick it in this wind. And now with the Packers' depleted secondary, he likes his matchups across the board. He wants to see his offense run the ball better and throw to secondary, Mike.
That's great to clarify that, Michelle, because mathematically at 13-10, you're thinking, take the extra point. Don't well. Kelly again across midfield. Perry was holding him. Morgan Burnett finished him off. 3rd down coming up.
It's amazing how thin the Green Bay Packers are right now in their secondary. And basically playing the game with safeties. Now when they want to add another defensive back, they don't add a corner. They add another safety in Kentrell Bryce, who's in there. So the matchups, you almost begin to think, I wonder if the Redskins would put more wide receivers on the field and see if they can take advantage of that matchup.
Bryce got matched up with the tight ends against Tennessee, and Lane Walker had a good front end complete. And it is Reed for the first down at the 21-yard line. And it's Bryce who makes the tackle after a gain of 28.
Well, and what's happening is they're sprinting people right down the middle of the field and then coming in with these crossing routes. And because Kirk Cousins was able to step up and buy that extra bit of time, every time we would call in the huddle in Cincinnati one of those deep crossing routes, our quarterbacks would look at the offensive line and go, look, guys, we need about 3.5 seconds here for this to work. But I promise you, if you make that block, we'll win. That's exactly what happened.
Man, we'll break this shit if my shit one leg.
To the 15-yard line.
They found something they like right there, too, because that's the same exact play they scored the touchdown on.
Remember the O-line here back in the day, the Hogs? Washington had a big offensive line. This is the Hogs circa 2016. Look at the size of these guys. Laval's a short guy at 6'3", but 315, 325. Really huge, imposing, long arm tackles. But the Hogs back in the day, Chris, they seemed big back there. Look at this.
Oh, my goodness. Bostic was 245?
That's unbelievable.
He would be a wideout today.
It's incredible how the era has changed 3 decades later.
Hogs. Really just the piglets.
Here's Kelly. They're going to stop there on the 3rd down and 4. That's what's different about this place. And the Redskins were so good for so many years. The Joe Gibbs era, I think it was, 10 playoffs in his 16 seasons, 3 different quarterbacks, 2 and winning the Super Bowl. But it's been a quarter century since they've been to back-to-back playoffs. So Dan Snyder, you haven't heard a lot from Dan Snyder. Joe Theismann, you see sitting back there. They're trying to build with Bruce Allen in the front office as the president, Scott McClone is the general manager, trying to build this thing the right way and sustain some success. Division champs a year ago. 3rd and 4, Cousins chased by Peppers and brought down for the sack. Julius Peppers on the board again.
Man, this is legs. That's what we
Wide
had.
open, nobody in sight. And I think this is a little bit of a product of Morgan Moses not feeling too well out here. Here's Jackson going right across the field. Watch this one. Nobody. And for Morgan Moses, he's trying to suck it up on the outside out there, but he has been limping around all night long with that ankle.
37-yard field goal attempt for Hopkins. Cleanly struck, and he knocks it through, so Washington leads 5-6, 16-10.